Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to tell you all about my girlfriend's YouTube channel. So as you guys know, I recently went to England and I stayed with my girlfriend for 3 weeks, and she's been commenting on some of my videos. I usually heart her comments and respond to them. The username is Lactose Lizard. Yes, that's what her username is. Basically, she's been using her YouTube channel a bit more. She uploaded a speed paint. I'm going to link to it in the description as well as pinning it in the top comment. So, yeah, feel free to check my girlfriend's channel out. And, I don't do shout outs for people usually, but I mean, that's my wife. I'm gonna give my wife a shout out, okay? Anyway, I'm sure you all saw the title of this video and thought, Lizzie, we know we can't stop you. Why would you even imply that we had the ability to? And to that I say, you're correct, and I'm glad that you know this. So yeah, I recently received a 4th HISSFITS Toralei. This one was actually gifted to me. Someone had tagged me in their story and said, can someone tell Courtly Jesters that I have a Toralei for them? And I responded and I said, hello, what do I owe you? And they said, nothing, it's a gift. Like, someone just gave me a HISSFITS Toralei. Y'all know my obsession with this doll. I've got 3 right here and the other one's over on the shelf. Like, this one was just gifted to me. The only flaw that she has is a little, like, chip in the nose. I don't mind that, to be honest. I'm fine with it. Like, the doll is complete, you know? She's got her tail tambourine, she's got her gloves, her thing, this thing. The only thing she does not have is the microphone, which is fine. 3 of them is fine. I think that's more than enough. So this is my original HISSFITS Toralei, the one that I got in the pack with Meowdy and Persephone. I keep her over here so I remember that she's that one. This is the one that I bought from my friend. This is the one that was gifted to me. And over here on the shelf is my first duplicate that I ever got. She used to smell bad, but she kind of aired out while I was away in England, so she smells fine now. She doesn't smell like anything. She used to smell like kitty litter, though. I don't know how they did that. This doll had only been out for like a week or 2. When I bought her from the seller, so I don't know why she smelled like cat litter. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, guys, the moral of the story is that nobody can stop me from buying HISSFITS Toraleis, not even you. In having all these different HISSFITS Toraleis, I do actually like to compare, like, subtle differences between them. Like, I feel like no 2 HISSFITS Toraleis look exactly alike. They all have very subtle differences in the faces from one another. And you can call that wonk. I don't think it's a variation. I think it's just different eye placements. For example, this one here, the right eye is smaller than the left. This one here, it's pretty close to perfect. The only flaw is the chip in her nose. And then my original one, I'd say my original one's a bit wonky as well. Her left eye is a bit smaller than the right. So I guess now we just have to grab the other one. I should just bring her over here, to be honest. I don't know why I'm keeping her, like, away from the others when the topic of this video is her. So we're going to bring her over, and we're going to put them in chronological order of purchase from the left to the right. So this is my first one. This is my second one. This is my third one. And this is my 4th one. I'm completely normal and sane. I would just want to tell you guys that. But yeah, like, there's definite differences between the faces, you know? Like, my first and second one don't look exactly alike. Their eye placements are just slightly different from one another. Third and fourth, once again, slight differences, you know? I just like looking at them. Their rooting patterns are also, like, slightly, ever so slightly different. It might also have something to do with me having washed the hair of my first 2, because they definitely look slightly different from the others. Like, for example, when comparing how much black hair one of them has, I really feel like this newest one has the most black hair of any of my HISSFITS Toraleis. I don't know if it's just the way her hair is, like, arranged, but I feel like she has the most black hair rooted in. You know, that's how she looks to me. Another example of a difference is my 3rd HISSFITS Toralei having some black stains on her lips, if my camera would focus on it. It's a bit hard to see, but there's some black marks on her upper and lower lips. I really don't know if you guys can see it. It's more visible in person, though. None of the others have that. For example, this is the new one. So that is just, like, a bit of an error with her. I think it might be because my friend shipped her to me wrapped in, like, black tissue paper. And I don't know if you guys know this, but wrapping dolls in tissue paper when you're shipping them out somewhere is the worst thing you could do. If it's colored, it stains the dolls. Like, if it's white, you know, like, uncolored tissue paper, Is that the normal color of tissue paper? I don't know. I'm just assuming it is. But like, if it's like white tissue paper, it doesn't stain the doll. But if it's any other color, most likely it'll stain the doll, especially if it's a darker color. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with this video. I have 4 of them now, guys. I got 4 of them now. Also, if you saw my iPad cover flap down there, I still don't have my tripod. I bought a new one. I decided Jay can just keep the other one. She's making YouTube videos again. So, if she wants to use it, she can. So, yeah. But yeah, the whole point of this video is just that I have 4 of them now. There's 4 of them. I guess I could yap about some other stuff too. I watched season 2 of Ninjago last night with Jay. Just as hype as I remember it being, to be honest, although there was this one episode like at the beginning of the season that was like a wacky racist parody, and it sucked. That was the worst episode of the season. It felt like such a waste of time, because Garmadon had this like mega weapon. You know, Lord Garmadon, that's the main villain of the show. The green ninja has to fight him, okay? You guys gotta keep up with this, because there is gonna be a quiz later. So, Lord Garmadon has this weapon at the start of season 2. It's the mega weapon. And it can create stuff, you know? He can only use it once a day, though, because it drains all his energy. He only has this for half the season. He loses it in episode 6. So, from that point on, he no longer has the mega weapon. Meaning that this race episode, being in the start of the season, wastes an episode for him to use it. He only uses it 5 times in the show. He only uses it, like... No, I think he might only use it 4 times. He used it when he revived the pirates. He used it to make evil version of the ninja. He used it... Sorry, my brain is like really slow. He used it to go back in time, and he used it to turn a beast from a skeleton into like being alive again. He said to make it younger, and then it made the ninja younger too. So those are the only 4 times in the season that he used the weapon. He might have used it to make the construction company in the race episode, but I don't know if he did that because he wasn't like exhausted in the episode. And he's like, oh, I can't use it now. I can only use it once a day, you know? So that felt like a waste, but it was still a good episode overall. No, it wasn't. The race episode sucked. What am I saying? It was a good season overall, you know? Lloyd becomes a bit of a Mary Sue after he gets aged up. He's just like really good at everything now, and I get it. It makes sense. He's like destined for this, but also Mary Sue, you know? Because people are always calling female characters that. Why don't we call male characters that? Lloyd is a Mary Sue in season 2 of Ninjago. There, I said it. That's my controversial take. May the heavens rain fire down upon me if I am incorrect. But, yeah. But overall, season 2 is hype as hell. Like, the ending went crazy. I loved it. It was really good. The build-up to the ending was also really good. The second half of the season was very strong. I actually liked the episode where Lloyd gets aged up and the ninja get turned into kids for a bit. You know, they have to throw, like, the potion that makes him older, and he goes, I'm older. I don't know why that pronunciation is, like, in my head. It's been in there for years. But seeing the episode and hearing him say it the exact same way was, what's the word? What's the word for, like, extremely satisfying? Like, I don't remember it. In my brain, it says vilified, but that's not right. Because that means, like, turning something into a villain. Do you know what I mean? Do you know the word I'm looking for? Because I don't. I don't remember it. Yeah, I still don't remember the word. Anyway, I felt good when that happened. And then the next episode, Hands of Time, when he's going back in time and shit. No, it wasn't called Hands of Time. Hands of Time is the name of a season. I don't remember what the name of the episode was, but it was the one right after the one where he gets aged up. That one was called Child's Play, and it made me think of Chucky, because why wouldn't it? It's a fucking Chucky reference. But, yeah, the next episode was really good, and I realized that I kind of hate Lloyd's mom. As a kid, I thought Misako was bad as hell. I thought she was super cool, but now I just kind of realized she kind of sucks. She abandoned her son, and even if it was for a good reason, he forgives her, like, immediately. And me and my girlfriend, we were watching it together. We thought that was pretty weird. But, yeah. So anyway, I think that's enough yapping about Ninjago. If you guys would like to hear more thoughts about Ninjago, I will say them in the comments. But I think I should stop yapping about it in the video. This is probably going to just turn into a Ninjago ramble, and it's not supposed to be one. I'm a doll channel, not a Ninjago channel. But yeah, anyway, you guys gave me some good suggestions for what to do with my doll room. Someone suggested getting a corner shelf here, and I don't think one would fit right here. This is a pretty narrow space, so that unfortunately is not an idea I can use. One thing I could do is get rid of this black shelf and replace it with a larger one. Because the thing with this shelf, like, other than providing light in the room, which I do desperately need, so if I did get rid of this shelf, I would have to find another way to have a light source in here. Like, obviously I have this one, but I need it on both sides of the room. There are no, like, natural, like, light fixtures in here. I have a fan, but not, like, a light fixture in here, you know? Other than, like, the windows, but when I'm, like, filming at night. You get what I'm saying. Basically, this is not a corner shelf. This is just a regular shelf at an angle. So, there's, like, a ton of unused space back here in this corner. I can't really film it. It's hard to. I just used a camera to see what was behind this shelf. Some of my artworks fell off the wall and are just back there, and I can't reach them. One of them is Kiyomi's, and the other one, I think it's the forbidden one. I think it's New Scaremaster Gigi, because I have her artwork, but it's not on the wall currently. Yeah, it's not on there currently. I think it fell behind the wall. Yeah. Anyway, this video's gone on long enough. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you'd like to hear me ramble more about Ninjago every time I watch a season, I will do it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!